Oh yeah. Now notice I'm using brass, not steel. Even the tip is brass for that. Now as far as brushes, well, a lot of people still supply brass brushes. But supposedly, and I don't have this verified, there's been studies to show that brass brushes in a barrel will wear them out sooner versus going with a nylon bristle brush. Well, nylon versus brass. I don't know. They may be right, but see, more nylon. But the way I do this, it's not as big a concern because with all this soaking and swabbing, virtually all the carbon is out. Now we're down to copper fouling. And that's hopefully what these scrub brushes will get. When we shoot our cartridges and the bullet goes down the chamber, part of that copper coating of the lead, because we have full metal jacket, copper over lead, which is the jacket. And some of that will come off and deposit inside the lands and on the, in the grooves and on the lands, mainly in the grooves, but just a little bit. But for top performance and less friction, we want to get rid of that. So that's why we're soaking. And now we're going to do our little scrubby scrub. Where's my goggles? And now, because I don't want to clean my glasses again, I just cleaned them before I made this video. Even took a shower. Alright, here's our brush. Oh. And we're going to scrub that out. See, I'm not going all the way out, because I'm trying not at all to get any, even though this is aluminum, I don't want any metal at all hitting that muzzle. We try and protect our muzzle at all costs. Okay? Oh yeah. Woo! Okay, looking good. Okay, so I think I got the scrubby scrub. Let's run a clean patch and find out. Alright. There we go, little patchy patch. See, it doesn't take long to cut a patch. Then again, it doesn't take long to buy a pack of 500 ready-mades. Okay, here we go. Woo! Look at all that junk. Look at that! Don't let your barrel be like that. Yeah, I left this dirty because I went out to the range. Like I said, I was comparing the 9mm to the 45. Oh, baby. And now that is looking good. Trust me, you can't see it. See, that's the beauty about this. I could be lying, but it is. That is a nice, clean bore. Oh, that looks good. Okay, let's rub our junk off. We'll take a look. Also, feed ramp. Check to make sure your feed ramp is nice, polished, not scratched. If you use steel cased ammo, you really need to keep an eye on your feed ramp, because the steel on steel can scratch it, and then the carbon from the ammo, because if it's steel cased, odds are it's dirty ammo, it will accumulate. So, feed ramp, nice, polished. Only brass and aluminum has gone through this, no steel. Alright, I'm about ready to go. Now, once again, all the cleaner's off. We're ready to lube. We've lubed our slide. Now, the barrel. Where do I lube the barrel? Well, we look for the wear spots. See the wear spots? See the wear spots? Yep. On the one on the bottom here, we call that the smile. Especially on the Glock, it has a little U-shaped smile. Here's another wear point further up in the slide, and then here will be a wear spot, which corresponds to under there where we oiled. So those are our main contact spots. So, oh, the jag, I forgot. For those of you who want to take it to the nth degree, we're going to pull out our patch and use what we call a jag. The jags are made to fit specific calibers. This one, a 45. Now you'll notice with my cleaning rags, I was just going in, out, in, out, in, out. Well, just think of it. In clean, out dirty. In clean, out dirty. And then you're just doing mush. The jag is a one-way trip. Start of the chamber, push it all the way through. It doesn't come back. So that's the nth degree that is a clean bore. So, ladies and gentlemen, jag core. And it's going to be tight. I'll brace on my chest. Well, it's not that tight. There we go. Now, even though I had that clean of a bore, still a little bit of dirt. Now, being the cheap mountain guy I am, I'm just going to turn that over and use the other side. See that little, almost like a needle that comes out to hold the jag. Here we go. One more time. Oh, and that is much better. Much better. Whoa! Oh yeah, doggy. That is clean. Okay, that's the use of a jag. Now, where were we? Okay. We're going to put a little oil. We got our little locking part right here where it secures it, so make sure that's got a little lube in it. There we go. That's where the recoil comes in. Alright, here's the top part that of our chamber. Chamber breech. Okay, whatever. Little on the side, just make sure it's not dry, but it doesn't have to be sloppy wet. Different manufacturers, different thing. Glock, that's too much oil. They want it dry. Springfield, this is pretty good. Now, Sig Sauer has one of the most beautiful ways to do it. Sig Sauer calls it the fingerprint. So, you get your barrel lubed. Sig Sauer says if you can put your just enough oil, put your finger on it, if you can see your fingerprint, that's the perfect amount of oil. So I saw a little too heavy of a fingerprint. Oh yeah. That could go on NCIS. That's a pullable fingerprint in oil. Alright. Back in. Feel it. Oh, that feels good. Smooth. Smooth. Recoil spring. Recoil spring. Make sure, there we go. The disassembly lever is up. Every firearm will be different. And you really should become very comfortable in taking apart your own firearm, even to the point of the blindfolded test. Just become familiar with it. Turn that lever down. Boom. Rack the slide a few times. Get a feel for it. That is beautiful. Springfield, that little pin sticking out tells me it's cocked. This tells me the chamber's empty. 3.5 pound trigger competition. I will pull it. Springfield, after you clean it, yes, you can dry fire. Just don't practice dry firing. Ah, that's good. All right. We have now cleaned our firearm. So, questions? Really? Good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the more of the series as we go. If you have any questions, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And please do that anyway. There's tons of more to come. And there's already lots of stuff up there. In the future will be the complete North Carolina concealed handgun course. It will not get you credit. It will not get you a certificate. But if you're just curious, everything that you take for that concealed carry class will be on the video. I am a North Carolina concealed carry handgun instructor, certified by North Carolina. Also an NRA, basic pistol, basic rifle, range safety officer. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm an instructor. Finishing off with, I am not an expert. I am still learning. I am continuing to learn. I will always be learning. Anybody out there tells you I am an expert, don't walk. Run away. Got it? Okay. I'm learning. I'm not perfect. If you saw mistakes on there and you got to point them out to me, don't. Unless it's something that's really dangerous. Otherwise, don't troll me. Just, no. I'm here to help people, not to create a storm of sorts. So, I usually end up with drink more shine and eat more bacon, but these are about safety and all of that, and I want to stay to that. So, all I want to end off is with, people, be safe. Treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to pull it. Keep your muzzle in a safe direction. Know what's from the muzzle to the target and beyond. Got that? Stay safe. And a shout out to the well-armed women. Oh, I'm an instructor with them too. A shout out to the well-armed women. You guys are doing great. And until then, be safe, people. Be safe.